As he gears up for his directorial debut with Creed 3, Michael B. Jordan is ready for round 3 after 2 thrilling Creed films. Creed, a Rocky spin-off directed by Ryan Coogler, told the story of Adonis Creed Johnson, the son of famous boxer Apollo Creed, who died before Adonis was born. The fact that boxing is in Adonis's blood meant that he would inevitably follow in his father's footsteps, despite his struggles with it. Boxing fans cheered when Sylvester Stallone, portraying boxing legend Rocky Balboa, who agreed to train and guide young Creed as an old friend of his father's, returned. The movie gave fans a fresh and interesting take on the franchise, with lots of love, courage, dedication, and tense fighting scenes. Creed 2 was no exception in 2018, with more punches, rounds, and of course, bloody noses, all while ramping up the drama. Adonis Creed is picked up in Creed 2 as a world-renowned boxer who has just won the heavyweight champion of the world title. The main antagonist of the film is Victor Drago, the son of Ivan Drago, who Rocky Balboa defeated in Rocky IV after he killed Apollo Creed in the ring. Drago's disqualification keeps Creed from losing his title match against the Human Tank, but he returns for a revenge fight after experiencing some self-doubt. Creed 2 is a movie entirely about fathers, sons, justice, and most importantly, legacy. However, it is much more than the repetitive boxing movie with hints of retribution that its plot would imply. Following Adonis's declaration to his father that he is only fighting for himself, it is unclear where he can go in Creed 3. Since the Creed films thus far have a dual focus on legacy and how our past and present interact, they naturally leave Adonis's future in the air. The logical next step would be to focus on Creed's future, considering what he can do to ensure his place in history, and taking up Creed 2's hint about how easily heavyweight champions are forgotten. Creed 3's release date has been pushed back several months, from November 22, 2022 to March 3, 2023. Creed 3 was originally scheduled to open 12 days after Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, but will now open directly opposite Paramount's Dungeons & Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. The first spin-off story about the son of world champion boxer Apollo Creed was released in theaters in 2015 and successfully revived the Rocky franchise, grossing $109 million domestically and $173 million worldwide. The sequel, which was released in theaters around Thanksgiving 2018, outperformed its predecessor, grossing $115 million in North America and $214 million worldwide. Jordan has been open and honest about his devotion to the Creed franchise and his determination to do it justice with his directorial debut. By postponing Creed 3 until next year, the first-time director has more time to make the finished product something special. Unfortunately, this means that fans will have to wait even longer to see the next chapter of Adonis's journey and his likely clash with Majors. However, given the amount of hype and talent surrounding Creed 3, audiences around the world will most likely find the wait worthwhile. The decision to postpone Creed 3 until 2023 is still a very sad turn of events, because it breaks with a long-standing Rocky and Creed movie tradition. As of now, that date appears to be largely set, but given the current trend of frequently changing movie timelines, you never know. In addition to playing Adonis Creed once again, Michael B. Jordan will also be a huge part of the film's production as the director. If you've been following the Rocky spin-offs, you'll know that Jordan plays Adonis Creed, the son of Apollo, Rocky's antagonist in the original film. Tessa Thompson, who starred in the first 2 Creed films, reprises her role as Adonis's love interest, Bianca. Amara, their daughter, will be played by Mila Davis Kent. There are a few more people you might recognize. Felicia Rashad will reprise her role as Donnie's mother, Marianne Creed, and Wood Harris will play Creed's trainer, Tony Little Duke Evers. We'll also see the return of Florian Munteanu as Victor Drago, Ivan Drago's son. Jonathan Majors joins the cast as Damian Anderson, Donnie's childhood friend who has recently been released from prison and will be the next boxing opponent. Before we go any further, we just wanted to let you know that it's time for you to smash that like button if you haven't done it already. This will be the first Balboa-verse film that does not feature the legendary former champion. Stallone has not stated why he will not be appearing in the upcoming film, which was announced in April last year. It's possible that he's working on a Rocky prequel series in addition to a future Rocky film. Jordan is now prepared to advance in his own career as a filmmaker by taking on both the lead role in and the directing responsibilities for Creed 3. The third Creed film, which takes place 7 years after the previous one and features a reunion between Adonis and Damien, played by Jonathan Majors, is recently teased in the trailer. It soon becomes clear that Damien wants a shot at Donnie and the throne, complicating their friendship and setting up an epic conflict between the once brotherly duo. With the release of this intense trailer, Michael B. Jordan has already given fans a taste of what to expect from the upcoming movie. Jordan discussed the third Creed movie's place in the franchise timeline and the reasons it takes place 7 years after the events of Creed 2 during a press conference for the trailer release. Jordan's comments emphasized that in Creed 3, viewers will see Donnie and Bianca in a new stage of their relationship. They are no longer the young couple from the previous 2 movies, but rather they are more mature and facing new challenges in their careers. This will undoubtedly affect how Donnie responds to Damien's challenge and how he ultimately approaches his boxing match with the movie's villain. It's also significant that Donnie might not be as mentally and physically alert as he was in the final confrontation with Victor Drago in Creed 2 after 7 years. And it's likely that Sylvester Stallone's Rocky Balboa won't be there to put him through his paces this time. One of the more significant questions surrounding Creed 3 is the role of Rocky Balboa. Although it is assumed that Stallone is absent from the movie, a cameo by him is always a possibility. However, if Rocky doesn't appear at all in the movie, it's interesting to imagine what he might be doing after 7 years have passed. Is it even conceivable that Rocky's death in the years following Creed 2 will be made public in Creed 3? Rocky appears to be alive in the new movie, based at least on the trailer. But after 7 years, he is now an old man, and death may just be around the corner for the former champion and cancer survivor.
You gotta let it go. Come on.
No matter what happens to Rocky in Creed 3, the movie is certain to show viewers a different side of Adonis and Bianca as they adjust to being an experienced and mature couple. Adonis will undoubtedly accept Damien's challenge, enter the ring once more, and put on another show of strength despite his new obligations. There has been an expectation for Jonathan Majors to deliver the Creed franchise's best villain to date, ever since it was revealed that he would play the antagonist in the third installment. According to the first Creed 3 trailer, that might actually be the case. Even though Ivan Drago's son did not have a particularly substantial plot in Creed 2, the villains in the first 2 Creed movies were passable. Creed 3 appears to be equally focused on Damien's perspective and story as it is on Adonis's, which is encouraging because it suggests that viewers will comprehend Damien's motivations. Jonathan Majors' villain should be unlike any Michael B. Jordan or perhaps even Sylvester Stallone's Rocky has faced because of the personal stakes and revenge plot. And because of this, you need to smash that subscribe button and notification bell so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. Additionally, viewers should be concerned about Adonis because Jonathan Majors' physical transformation is evident throughout the entire film. In order to give viewers the best villain yet, Creed 3 must live up to the high expectations and exciting first impression. See you in the next video!